Hello, everybody. I'm Michael Jansen, Chief Research Officer for Everest Group. And today I'm with David Ricard, our Vice President of our Strategic and Sourcing and Vendor Management Program based in Europe. And he also has a special love for the contact center industry, because that's where you're from.
Hi, Michael.
David, we just finished up a webinar where we went into the portfolio strategies in outsourcing, and we had a lot of conversations. But one of the topics we focused in on was your favorite, which was the call center or contact center. And so give us your thoughts on your conversation, your talk track from what we were talking about.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. So one of the things we wanted to cover in the webinar was that when you're having a sort of multi-supplier strategy for your contact center outsourcing, it's really important to think about the guiding principles that you're going to employ when you do that in terms of what control ratios you're going to have in place. So for example, when you're starting to think about your footprint for your contact centers, you should really be trying to eliminate any single language sites for your really large volume languages. You should really be thinking about, okay, how are you going to use your multilingual hubs to really give you that spread of coverage and really give you the ability to support multiple languages, and really trying to use your global English as well to spread it around your footprint as you can to get the best return on your investments from a book of business perspective, but also using it to buy down some of the costs.
So a lot of this is about risk management, and we've been through a lot of reasons to think about that over the last year. How do you mitigate the risk and how do large companies think about that?
Yeah, so typically what you'd want to do is start to think about in your portfolio, how do you reduce that risk is by having multiple suppliers. So you start to think about if you've got a large volume of outsourced contact center support, then maybe having 2 to 3 to up to 4 suppliers for your large volume languages, and then having maybe some niche providers for your smaller volume languages. But by having multiple suppliers where you can spread your volume around, it really reduces the risk that you're exposed to.
Okay. So David, you and Amy and Bhanushee went into a whole lot more detail on the on-demand version of the webinar. And so if you want to click the link, you can see the whole entirety of that conversation. And David, I thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Michael.